So work out where's your model going to stand.
At Bitton Park School in Southampton, behaviour became outstanding when staff put teaching and learning at the heart of their behaviour policy.
We could see that really we had hundreds of students that did not enjoy school, and of course the classic thing to do if you don't enjoy school is basically kick off and mess about in lessons. So the solutions were quite clear in that we needed to really unpick what made our kids tick. There were lots of different learners, and that was the thing that we built on and very rapidly improved things by being quite radical with our curriculum and very innovative.
What do we want the aperture to be?
11.
Okay. This is the inclusion and photography area. Photography is one of the subjects we use for inclusion, but inclusion itself covers lots of different programs. Most of them we've got some form of certification for them, so that when pupils leave school, they've got something to go in their portfolio. Right. So if you take one photo, just to check the light, see if you're happy with it. Just found it engaged pupils, and we had pupils, with target grades, E's and F's. When we got them onto the GCSE, we're getting B's and A's. We had a pupil's attendance shot up from 60% to over 90%, and punctuality went from below 50 to 100%. We have the older ones in here supporting the younger ones as well, because they look at these older pupils, and rather than thinking, oh, I want to be bad like them, it's a case of, yeah, I want to achieve like them. So it has a knock-on effect. We've got pupils who normally mess about in class, got quite a negative attitude to school, and then suddenly, they find a subject they enjoy. They like being successful at it, they like showing off their work, and it gives them a buzz. They achieve, and as a teacher, that's the best thing we can do for a student, is make them feel positive about themselves.
It's very creative. You get much more creative mind. You get to make different pictures, go out and take pictures of things around the school, around where we live. We went on a school trip to London. We took pictures of the London Bridge, Millennium Bridge, the Gherkin building, and yeah, that was a very good trip.
And do you think photography is something you want to pursue?
Yeah, definitely. I want to, hopefully if I get the maths and English, I want to go to Barton Behaviour, which is quite a good college, and carry on doing photography and hopefully university as well.
The inclusion unit has a room for isolating pupils. Within the school's behaviour policy, there is a clear route of sanctions before pupils reach isolation.
I was in the isolation because I had quite a bad year. I was mucking around, being bad in class and getting sent out. And then, so I think my head of year put me in isolation to see if it would change me around, get a better perspective of school, like how I need my grades and that. And then I was in there for 2 weeks, and it definitely did put me back on track. It made me much better. And then it just makes you think how much you need your grades in school and things like that.
When I was in year 7, I didn't used to find it as easy as everyone else. I used to get it used to wind me up when I couldn't do work, things like that. And then it got to, I ain't been good, but I ain't been naughty. But since year 11, I've just kind of stepped up, and I'm not really looking to get in trouble anymore. Just want to get my work done. I want to get through my GCSEs and things like that.
Not all schools have a setup like this. How well do you think it works?
Yes, good. It helps everyone out. If I just get if I get annoyed in another lesson, I can just come here, tell Mr. Everett what's happened, and he just say have a drink. You can sit here with me and have a rest kind of thing. So I know I can always come here when I get agitated.
Like Charlie said, if you get annoyed in a lesson or anything, you can just come here. So ask you questions. What's happened, try and sort it out, go back to the person it's happened with and talk to them. Yeah, every school should have one, I reckon. It's not just photography, it's inclusion as well.